Hello, I'm Ruthann. I'm here at Zen Zone Yoga here in Lee Summit. I am going to go over a Sun Salutation. I'm going to go over just a couple of quick versions. You can do these when you wake up in the morning. You can do these before you practice yoga, or in the afternoon when you just need kind of a little pick-me-up. And a Sun Salutation has its name because we are celebrating the sun, and then we are bowing and giving gratitude to the earth. So if you imagine a Sun Salutation in every move, we kind of travel around the sun and then we meet back at the top of it. So kind of visualize that as we move through this. And all I'm going to cover now is the Sun Salutation. I'm going to pretend that you've done some breathing and a few things to warm up, maybe a cat-cow. Otherwise, let's just start in our mountain or Tadasana. And what the heck is that? What we want to do is we want to spread our toes, pick up our toes, feel the arches lift. A lot of us, including myself, I'm very flat-footed now, especially on my right side. So if I don't really activate my feet, I don't feel my thighs or my quads working. I would rotate in. So I can't hardly see that, but if I'm flat-footed, there we go. My right knee would be going this way, and it's very comfortable for me. So I have to think, but that's what's cool about doing a Sun Salutation and practicing yoga is not only practice it on the mat, but we get to practice it off the mat. So let's start with our feet. Build that foundation, and feet are hip distance apart. And what that usually means is to take your heel here and open it, or two fists. Another option is to place a yoga block in between your thighs. Start with that awesome foundation. Roll back and down through the shoulders. I stand like this, which is really awesome, not awesome. Slight bend in my knees, and then I can take my tailbone and I can tilt, or I can tuck. Tilt, tuck, somewhere happy in between. So that is really sturdy. If I came up to give you a push or someone, I still am grounded. I got to the top of the mountain. Roll back and down through your shoulders. What we mean by that is to draw the shoulders up by the ears and then roll them back and down. Because for most of us, we live here and we don't get down deep into this lower belly with Ujjayi breath. That's meaning taking a deep breath in, keeping the shoulders down, and then sighing that exhale out, whether your mouth is open or whether the lips are closed. But you hear that seashell breath. So moving back to the top of your mat, roll the shoulder blades back and down. I like to kind of wiggle my toes, moving forward and back. On the inhale, look up, draw the shoulder blades back. If anything bothers any part of your body, maybe your neck, shoulders, whatever it is, please modify. Just choose a different variation. Hug your biceps around the ears, look up, so the front of the arms are hugging. I feel my back wake up, I feel my chest lift. On my next breath in, I'm gonna reach. On my breath out, bend your knees, flat spine, and hinge to forward fold. Wake up those feet, bend the knees, hands come to the thighs, go long here. If you have access to your reflection or mirror or something, notice, again, do we come back to the round? Do we kind of, I call it duck butt, but do we kind of tilt our pelvis? So feel that, tilt, tuck, neutral, and go long here. Hands on top of the shins, especially if you're honoring your back. Bend the knees, thighs are active. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Step back to plank. Hands are gonna ground. My hands are gonna go about a yoga block apart. Meet the earth. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Plank is gonna look different for every one of us. Perhaps you're honoring your shoulders, maybe your neck. I might be on all fours this evening. Or when you're watching it, maybe this morning. Or on my knees, or full body. But when we're in full body or any posture, try not to get this to be happening. Press into it. So as you exhale, you're drawing that belly in and up, and you're creating that power. If this wall were coming out, if I'm gonna push it away from me, I wouldn't just be kind of loosey-goosey. I would be powerful. I would use that exhale to, again, to get down deep into my lower belly, those bathroom muscles. Roll back through your shoulders. I'm coming to the knees. I'm honoring my neck surgery. Press down through each of the pads of your fingertips. It's crazy important that the back of our elbow rotate back towards our thighs. So when we move into plank, I'd love for your thumbs to meet right with where an old school heart rate monitor would be. Breath is in, breath is out. Thumbs right by where a heart rate monitor would be. So breathe in, shift slightly forward. Press the palms of the fingertips down. Engage through your breath and core. Come into a little crocodile. Energize the top of your feet, shins, thighs, quads, chest, third eye, all the way to the mat. Here's a really great place to check in. Pick up your legs, go long here, shake out your hips a tiny bit, roll the shoulder blades away from the ears. When you're ready, breathe in, breathe out, come all the way down. Prep with the breath, roll back through your shoulders. Now, you can curl the toes, lift the knees, press to plank. Physically, I'm not able to do that. So draw back, inhale, press up to plank. Downward dog, send the tailbone up, up, up. Pedal through your feet. Walk your dog. Look at your hands once again in downward dog. Draw your chin toward your chest. Turn your head to no. Bend the knees, send the hips high. Bend the knees, send the hips high. Then heels towards the mat. Sometimes my heels touch, sometimes they don't. Not a big deal. Bend both knees, eyes gaze at your hands, walk your feet to your hands. Back to the top of your mountain. Set your foundation at a half lift. Exhale, fold. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Bend your knees, dip the hips, we sweep to standing. Hands back to heart chest. Exhale. Nice. I'm just gonna take you through it this time, not over explaining it. We're just gonna move through Sun Salutation. Roll back through the shoulders. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, bow to earth. Half lift, breath in. Breath out, fold, relax the neck. Look in between the legs. Press down through your palms. Left foot steps back, right. Plank, shift slightly forward. Knees to the mat if you choose. Elbows go back towards the thighs. Pelvis, belly, chest, third eye. Lift with the shoulders, engage through the top of the thighs. Exhale, breathe in. Press to plank. Downward dog. Bend the knees, ears between the biceps. Walk it out. Walk your feet to hands. Set it up, lengthen through the spine. Add a half lift. Relax the shoulders, the neck. This time, as you bend the knees, roll up. Reach up. And hands back to Samasthiti. Thank you so much for watching Sun Salutation. If you have any questions, please let me know at zenzoneyoga@gmail.com, and namaste.